In Lost in Translation news, submitted by Pete from Oregon, Japan is still struggling with its English signs in preparation for the 2020 Olympics.
Oh yes, can we see some? Is it like those Lost in Translation or like those really fucked up?
Well, I only have 2 examples.
Oh my god.
What does it say? It just says bitch, but it's just supposed to be the exit sign.
Well, okay, so here's
Like your mom's fucking shirt?
So not applied by the wall.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This other one is don't go.
Oh no, what does that mean?
Don't go where?
Where? Tell me where!
Don't go. Don't go this.
Yep, so there was this 2-month investigation
Investigation, huh?
by the Japan Tourism Agency.
I'll tell you one thing. Japanese and English does not go back and forth very well on Google Translate.
It doesn't.
That's exactly what's happening because they're using Google Translate.
I have a permanent fuck up because of it.
Oh no, you're that guy with the Asian tattoo.
Yeah, and it's
The
Japanese.
Asian
It's in
guy.
Japanese too. So if you guys want to translate
Why
back
don't you
and
just do
forth,
Chinese?
I wanted the samurai spirit.
But it looks.
It's the same.
It's the same thing.
I know.
That's fucking funny. I forgot that they had
Oh, it's because my best friend at the time was Korean.
Wait, what the fuck? He's not even Japanese.
No. So I thought we
You thought it was like a middle ground.
Yeah, we thought Japanese was the middle ground.
It's like neither.
We're like, we'll take the average of Chinese and Korean, and then the average is
Wait,
Japanese.
you get the same tattoo?
Yeah, the same one.
Because back in the samurai days, hiragana was only reserved for women and children. And then samurai.
Is this hiragana that he has?
No. Yeah, there is.
I thought it was kanji.
It's kanji, yeah.
But there's one letter that's hiragana.
I don't even know. See?
Oh my
See, I don't even know.
Wow.
Because now what they
That's
do is
even worse.
now what they do is they combine all the words together.
Yeah.
But in like feudal times,
Yeah.
the royalty and samurai wrote in kanji, which is Chinese letters anyway.
Yeah.
So it would have just been Chinese.
Oh, wow. I love that it was you and your Korean friend, like Chinese and Korean, and then you picked the culture that both of you are supposed to hate.
Yeah, we fucked up. Don't get tattoos when you're 19, guys.
I love it. Joe's like, we win again.
That's funny. Okay, so another example they found is that one transport company refers to children as dwarfs in English.
Oh, cute.
Dwarves.
They kind of are.
Yeah, and then another one includes instructions, quote, what happens to the children fair from what age?
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But these are like the really poorly translated
Wait, but don't they
signs.
have like a lot of like foreign exchange? Like,
So you know what's happening.
Like a lot of teachers, right? Aren't there like the JET program?
Yeah, there is
A
a
ton of
lot.
those teachers.
Tiff has all the answers
These
today.
people, so they have tried to contact the tours or like whoever's in charge because a lot of these companies are like private companies and they're just translating it themselves. So people will approach them saying like, hey, you know, it would read better if it was this way. Not only in English but in French too because there was this.
They're doing French.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because of the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
World, you know, the whole world's gonna be
Yeah,
there. So, but yeah,
I
so
want to hear their
France
Spanish.
France is barely gonna be there. Yeah, I don't know what they're
Don't
good
get me started on Canada.
That shade.
no.
What about Canada?
Oh,
What about Canada? Damn.
Who traditionally sucks at the Olympics?
Canada.
Besides like North Korea.
No, don't they?
Depends on whether it's the Summer Olympics or the Winter
Now y'all
Olympics.
kick ass. Y'all kick ass in the winter.
So then people that know how to translate, they're telling these companies like, hey, you know, can we help you? And then they'll be like, oh, okay, so how are you supposed to write it? So then they'll write it out for them correctly, and then these companies will still end up using the Google translated version.
Why?
I don't know. So like this one example about the French language, this man who has lived in Japan for 15 years and he also runs a French language school in Yokohama. He went to this museum that's dedicated to telling the story of Japanese nationals that were abducted by North Korean agents. And in the French translation, it says that the Japanese should be sent back to North Korea.
Oh my god.
So what's happening here? The reason why these Japanese people are using those bad translations because they are saying Japanese people can read that. It makes perfect sense for Japanese people, but they're thinking that Japanese people are going to be reading the English translation, which makes no sense because there's Japanese right under that.
so they're writing it in like Japlish, pretty much.
So no, it's like it's translated, but it only makes sense for Japanese speakers.
Oh, I think I understand. So you're looking at the sentence structure. If you took English words, but then you applied like Japanese grammar to it.
Yeah.
Because Japan is a post-particle language, which means that the sentence structure is different. Like the subject comes before, or like, after.
You sounded really smart in the beginning.
For like 2 seconds, and then I lost it.
It's almost like completely opposite of English.
Yeah, it's like subject comes first.
No, it's just as dumb as I am.
Like another bad translation.
Jesus.
Another bad one is the sign at the former prison in Hakone that says, Put off your guilty shoes and come in the prison politely.
That's dope. They should just keep it.
That's exactly what they meant to
That's
say.
what fucking that song's about. And never gonna dance again. Guilty feet ain't got. Yeah.
Take off those guilty shoes. Damn.
That makes it seem so welcoming. Like, hey, you're in prison now.
Just take off your guilty shoes.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
And come in the prison politely.
Do you guys remember those stationaries, like those like Karopi and all that shit? And then they always had some
Morning
quote.
Glory and all that.
And it was all fucked up like this.
Dude, Bart's mom the other day, we went to go, I forgot what we were doing, but then she had
We're
a
showing her
jacket.
the house.
I know, but I didn't want to say that. God. So then,
Well, I don't know what we're doing.
it doesn't matter. That's not the point of the fucking story. The point of the story is what she's wearing. So then she had this jacket on, right? And it was sunny out. So then she takes off the jacket and it says dead inside. But it's like, it was like a bright pink shirt and stuff. And she's glowing like this.
Why did she's happy as fuck? Why did she get that shirt? Did you ask her?
Well, she tried fixing it because I think somebody told her what it was. What does it say?
So it said dead inside, and then so what she did was she blacked out the first part of the D to make it a L. So now it means lead, like lead inside.
Oh,
so she's
right.
like, so now in her mind she goes,
She's
I'm a
leading.
leader.
Leader.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So she blacked it out with like.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
Could also be lead inside. Like I am made of lead. It's spelled the same way. I mean,
Did she buy that in Asia?
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. I think they
I'm
only sell
sure.
that stuff in
Yeah.
Asia.
I mean, she didn't read it first, or what did she think it said?
She probably just thought the jacket was cute or something.
She could read English.
She can. I mean,
Yeah.
she could read it phonetically. I don't know if she really
Well, maybe
goes
in
to
her
brain.
mind, she was like, I could fix this. But it was like dead inside, and it's all huge, bold, fucking.
There's a whole site dedicated to this.
Oh yeah.
It's called it's like English.com or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's all the fucked up
funny
shirts.
Asian T-shirts.
Yeah, I love those. Especially when it's like an innocent looking old lady with like the most raunchiest shit. Like,
I suck dick.
yeah. I fuck on the first night or some shit. Yeah.
You should make that. You do apparel. You should make that.
I know.
We got him, dude. I'm about to duck, goose, baby.
Coming 2025.
There you go. It's got to be Asian style though, so it's got to be like a cartoon. Like it's got to be like the happy and bright pink, and then just like
Some crazy shit.
yeah. You fill in the blank.
How about the Asian tattoos though that people get out here? It's all fucked up and it's just some fucked up shit. It's like Bart's not that bad.
Like this one.
It's not bad. It's not that bad compared to some of the shit I see
These people out
online.
here, Bart's
Yeah, he told me he'll point him out. He'll be like, his says little sister on his shoulder. I'm like, what?
Or like, didn't Ariana Grande also get one? Like she
Yeah.
got like little.
Oh, the little girl.
No, it translates to like small, tiny grill.
Oh yeah, grill.
Oh yeah, it's the brand of grill. Yeah, people don't know. I think they just go to the tattoo shop and they pick whatever they think it's cool. There's a guy at our old 24-hour, and he's one of those guys that like walks around like mean mugging everything because he's like always amped up. But then like he just has like little sister and like all these like random like cute Asian words all over his body. And I don't think he knew what they meant.
Oh, you didn't ask? I would ask. I'd be like, do you know what that means?
I don't want to ask him.
Oh, because you don't want to get beat
They're
up.
like, it's a survivor.
No, because he looks.
Nah, bro, it
he
says
just was misled by his tattoo artist. Kind of like me.
I know, I never understand. Oh yeah, because
Misled by tattoo artist or Google Translate.
Actually, I fucked up because I lived in a city where there's a ton of Asian tattoo artists.
Oh
But
my
then we
god.
went all the way to North Carolina, and I got it from a random white guy that probably tattooed Asian letters for the first time.
So you, a Chinese man with your Korean best friend, decide to get a Japanese tattoo in North Carolina.
That's the funniest part.
Dude, that's America right
It's
there.
a random white guy.
That's some peacemaker shit right there.
America right there.
That was oddly inclusive in some way.
It was, right?
He was probably like, "Are you sure, you goddamn chink?" He's probably worried for us.
I get the mindset because remember when we were Australia and we really wanted a tattoo that remembered or like that reminded us of us being there together.
I'm so glad we didn't get it though, because it was a bunch of shitty ass tattoo artists that day. It was like a holiday, so all the best ones were like on break, and all of their apprentices were like hanging out, and then everyone sucked.
Yeah, luckily we had some
You
sort of
guys actually
standard.
went and looked.
Yeah, we looked at like 3 different shops.
We walked
were
like
we're
5
gonna do
miles,
it.
I think.
What were you gonna get?
A
Koala.
kangaroo or something.
Something Australian.
Okay, good choice. Thank God it was.
Maybe not a horse. I was gonna get a horse.
An Australian horse.
So what would you have gotten there? I was gonna get an eagle.
Question. I don't know how much time we have. Okay. Have any of you guys been tattooed anywhere? Like, has anybody put a tattoo of you on their body?
They put the Just Kidding films?
Because I just got one on my 30th birthday. Someone sent one to me. I am on somebody's thigh.
Like your face?
my face, yeah.
Wow, that's
How does that make you
crazy.
In
feel?
full color. It feels interesting. It feels interesting, like flattering, terrifying, but you know, a bit
What
of
was
both.
their reasoning for it?
I think just like being a fan. Actually, no, this person. I mean, I don't want to out them, but I think they had been through some things in the past, and it was to cover up scars.
Oh wow.
I think that's really empowering, and
They
I felt
picked
very,
your
very
face.
honored. And they picked my face.
Wow.
Which headshot was it? This one?
It was actually a smoldering one. It was like me like smizing at the camera.
Melting the cameras.
Yeah, it's one of those. One of those.
I know Gina has.
Yeah.
Someone used Gina's face as like a mermaid or something. I don't remember.
How would you have felt if the tattoo though was fucked up? They're like, this is you, but it's like your face is all
Like, this is what I think of you. Yeah, no, that'd be a little disturbing.
right? That'd be sad.
Imagine they're like, I drew it myself.
Yeah.
Like, damn, why did you do that? Oh.